Uber lays off 400 marketing employees, okay, worldwide. Let's talk about it. But before we do, I'm actually on my way to link up with a couple of the corporate members from TRYP, as well as the Chief Technology Officer, Taha Abbasi. We're going to be manually enrolling, registering drivers in the South Florida area as we get ready for this South Florida launch. This is very exciting. And I also might have a very, very, very exciting piece of information for you guys later, but I'll go live from there when I get over there. But let's talk about it. 400, where are they gonna go? All right, Uber lays off 400 as profitability doubts linger after IPO. Uber said, this is from the New York Times, Uber said that it laid off around 400 people worldwide from its marketing team on Monday. Wow, 400. So as the ride-hailing company tries to cut costs and streamline its operations after its initial public offering in May. So in layman's terms, let me get some likes and thumbs up. In layman's terms, it's time to pay up. It's time for Uber to start trying to get into profit. And to this is like a direct response to you know, all these shareholders now that the company is public. You know, I'm not the smartest guy, but this is a direct result. So that's why drivers continue to get nickel and dimed. That's why you know, marketing teams, whole 400 people are getting laid off from the company. So when I see these Uber tubers complaining, it's really in vain, because nothing's going to happen. It's only going to get worse and worse and worse. What's up, Becky? Becky is the first thumbs up. Let me keep reading. The cuts, which were also announced internally on Monday, are taking place in multiple Uber offices around the world, the company said. The marketing team had more than 1,200 people before the layoffs. Uber employs almost 25,000 people globally. Wow. Didn't know that. Nearly half of whom are based in the U.S., according to recent regulatory filings. Uber declined to comment further. The layoffs are the latest shakeup at Uber since it went public 2 months ago. During its journey to the public markets, the company, which is unprofitable, faced numerous questions from Wall Street about whether it could make money. Ride-hailing is an expensive business, with providers often spending huge sums to recruit drivers and subsidize trips. Those doubts ultimately took a toll on Uber's IPO, with the company's stock falling 7.6% on its first day trading on the New York Stock Exchange. Since then, butcher this last name, since then, Dara Khosrowshahi, Uber's chief executive, has moved to make changes at the company. In June, he pushed out 2 members of his executive team, Barney Harford, the chief operating officer, and Rebecca Messina, the chief marketing officer. Miss Messina's role was eliminated, and the marketing team was reorganized under Uber's communications lead, Jill Hazelbaker. I really don't need to read much more. The bottom line is, over the next few months, we're going to see a big shift, man, I believe, in rideshare. One, because of guys like myself and the company that I am currently, you know, representing and, you know, marketing for and influencing and bringing on drivers, as you guys are about to see. We are shaking things up in the South Florida market and soon to be the, you know, nationwide. Let me read some comments before I get going. Oh, and 2, look at what's going on with Uber. You know, they have shareholders to answer to now. And I mean, is the bubble about to burst? Is it? It's crazy. Velazar says, laugh out loud, taking up to 60% of each fare, and they call themselves unprofitable company. Online technical assistant goes, just found you a few weeks ago, and I'm an influencer in Atlanta. Hope to meet you and the other tripsters in Miami. Would like to connect with you. Yes, I'm on Facebook. You can find me, Gregory Perdriel, Perdriel. I'm driving right now, but you can find me. I have my email and my links and my Facebooks and all that, you know, throughout the whole, all my other videos. I sent you an email on those screenshots last night. Okay, I'll check it. Send me an email or hit me up on Facebook. But guys, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. First of all, where are all these people gonna go? You know, this would be the perfect time for them to start joining up maybe TRYP. I don't think they're gonna go to Lyft, right? They're not gonna go to Lyft. It's gonna be the same things going on over there. So, what's up? What's up? What's up? What do you think is gonna happen with all these ex-employees now? You know, I'm sure a bunch of them are gonna be disgruntled. I'm sure a bunch of them are gonna want some payback. I'm sure a bunch of them are gonna want to take their talents, you know, if they had any, whatever talents they have, I'm sure they're going to want to take it somewhere where they can be appreciated, where they can help build something massive. A business model like TRYP, man, it's going to make a lot of people successful, you know, especially marketers that come on board, especially marketers with experience in the rideshare industry. It's amazing. It's amazing. Pat Success says, I'm going to use TRYP to become debt free. Yeah, you know, like, and I'm gonna start. I might as well become an. I was about to say Uber tuber, but I'm going live reporting what's going on in the job. These you late reach out to them, and man, I didn't think it'd be this much development, you know, so it's always been limited for me. Anything that I've been up in these and Lyft, when you're dealing with these drivers, they're pissed off. You can see them every day. There's news, you know, breaking every day from those companies, and most of it not good news. And I can talk to you guys about it, and we're getting people to enroll, you know, to make some changes necessary in this industry to even the playing field. I mean, it's a great feeling to be part of all of this. What's up, Jason C? What's up, Gia? As you can see, I'm driving right now, so I can only read when I'm at a red light. But let me get some likes and thumbs up. You know, who's enrolled already? Have any of you guys downloaded the app yet? I'm sure there's people watching me already that are involved in some way, shape, or form. But who's watching for the first time? If you're watching for the first time, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the like button. I'm going to be doing more of this, keeping you guys informed. I'm really out here in the field, all right? Don't listen to any other Uber tuber or figure that doesn't have any connection to TRYP, okay? They're just speculating. They're just sitting, you know, they're just sitting at their desks, speculating. They're not speaking to corporate. They're not out here in the field. They don't have a pulse on what the drivers, you know, really want. They do. They know their frustrations, right? They kind of do. But we're here offering a solution. It won't be perfect. There will be kinks. Actually, I think it will be perfect. What I mean is it won't be perfect at first. There will be kinks, all right? There will be hiccups. There might be some technical issues. You know, it might take some cities a little longer to get going than others. You know, there might be some red tape, some bureaucracy, some, you know, some lobbying that needs to happen, things of that nature. By the way, later today, I might be announcing a very, very, very big announcement, you know, in regards to a lot of people think that we won't have enough riders, right, for these drivers that are enrolling. Guess what? We're in the final stages of securing a big sponsorship deal. Big sponsorship deal with the big South Florida. We'll call it a company, I guess. So, long story short, there will be plenty of riders. I'll be one of them. Becky B says, you're showing us you are actually working. Thank you for the transparency. You're welcome, Becky. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, it's one thing to go back and forth with those you know, those negative people, but it's another to actually, you know, look past that BS and show the world that, hey, I'm out here in the streets, I'm actually working, You can't Photoshop this. You can't fake this. You know, you can't script or fake, or there's no actors. I can't go into a parking lot at the airport and get all these similar responses from drivers that are interested, that are waiting, that are downloading the app, that are telling us their frustrations with Uber and Lyft, right? You can't fake that. There's a long train that's passing right now, so I got some time. Mr. Wi-Fi says, peace, Greg. I'm enrolled in feeding off your positive energy. I've watched you for years and I'm proud of your persistence. I appreciate that. So, yeah, guys, if you're watching, let me get some likes and thumbs up. It's a lot of people out there that want to see my downfall, that are calling me all types of scammer. They want to see me in jail. They don't want to see TRYP succeed. Let's show them that we're going to get past this. Let's show them that we want to succeed. Let's show them we're doing this in an ethical way. Let's prove these haters and these doubters wrong. Where are you guys watching from? Where are you guys tuning in from? If you can make it to South Florida in August, right? Especially anywhere between the 16th and the 18th, 19th. If any of you guys can make it, the tickets are already on sale to come attend the grand opening event. Okay, we're gonna have everybody here. I'm gonna be there. Corporate's gonna be there. Some speakers, drivers, real drivers gonna be there. We're gonna be enrolled. We're gonna be excited. We're gonna see the product roll out. All right, and we're gonna get to driving. You're gonna be part of history. All right, we got Barbados. We got Texas. Okay, found me. Okay, cool. So you found me on Facebook. So if you can make it to South Florida, this is where we are launching. But if you are anywhere else in the country, do not worry. Get involved with TRYP, and be the first in your area to start creating that demand. Because as soon as we get things rolling in Miami, right, and things are good and we're ready to move to another city, another state, so that way yours can be one of them. So that's what's going on. But don't sit there and don't do anything. Don't sit there not doing anything. Jacksonville, okay, that's part of Florida, so that should be one of the cities eventually. I believe most of the state is going to be active, but right now we have Palm Beach County, Broward County, and Miami-Dade. So those are the three main that we're focusing on for the next month or two. Right, Doug. Doug says that he'll run California while I run Florida. Hey, I don't mind that. The crazy thing is, with this compensation and creating an organization, building an organization of drivers, I could technically cap out in Florida alone, but guess what? We still got other major cities. We still got Orlando. We still got Tampa. We still got Atlanta. We still got New Orleans. We still got Chicago, New York. Chicago, New York, those are probably going to be a little more down the line, bigger cities, bigger headaches and stuff to get through. But hey, the country's going to be watching. I might be wrong. It might take less time, If we're real successful in Florida, it'll be easier to show, the powers that be in the other markets that, hey, you guys need TRYP, or the people here need TRYP. Chicago, okay, LA, Vegas. Vegas is the headquarters. This was just the city that was most prepared to launch, because a few months ago, corporate was talking about trying to launch 10 to 12 markets at the same time, simultaneously. Since we're a growing company, we need to scale first. I wouldn't see how that would be possible. So I'm glad they made the decision to pick one market that looks like it's bubbling the most, and that happened to be South Florida. If it was any other city, I probably would drop what I'm doing here and go there. If it was Vegas, if it was Atlanta or wherever, I probably would just stop what I'm doing and have gone to whatever city. There's a few people who have come to Miami, just they got a whole Airbnb, they drove down here, they got their car, whatever, and they're getting ready to build for the whole month prior. to the launch. That's dedication. We're here building something grassroots. Uber and Lyft, they created the lane, they created the rideshare industry, but there's better. There's better to be made, better to be had out there. It's whoever invested early companies, they cashed out. They're rich, right? They left the drivers in the dust to pick up the pieces and break down their cars and not have any money. They left a wake. They definitely left a wake of I'll say that a little bit of destruction. So here we come to pick up the pieces, to pick up the ball, where they dropped it, right? Where Uber and Lyft dropped it. Who wouldn't want to be part of something like this? We're being transparent. Before I get on the highway, let me read a couple more comments, because I'm really not about to be reading any long paragraphs. So let me read a couple of who does this? Go lives and drives. All right, so you met with Chris at O'Hare, capping out in Florida alone, right? Insane to think about. Think about, like, I could just peace out and just wait for us to go international. That's just me. But no, I'm going to be helping a lot of people along the way. Recommendations for a hotel night of the 15th. No rooms at the hotel that night. PM on Facebook. Online technical assistant. You should definitely go ask that in the group as well, because even though I'm close to corporate or whatever, it's best you ask those type of questions when it comes to the accommodations and the tickets and stuff, because I don't even know, because I live here, so I haven't been paying attention to the hotel or anything of that nature. But I'm sure you'll be able to find some good places. Try Hotel Tonight. I should get paid for them from them. Download Hotel Tonight app, and you could see what's available. Those. Let's see. Let me read a couple more comments. You can max out 24,000 in a few months once the drivers start really seeing. Yeah, this is gonna be. Personally, I'm probably, when it's all said and done, I'm probably only gonna end up putting a few hundred drivers, right? Maybe 1,000. When it's all said and done, personally. But now imagine all those people that I brought in, right? And some of them are going to be beasts, right? Some of them are real marketers that they're going to happen to drive as well. Or it might just be some drivers, some real drivers, that they really take advantage of this business model and they go out there and get a bunch of drivers. It's just going to spread like wildfire. It's going to be natural. It's just going to be so natural, like, for drivers and for riders. So I might only have to go hard for a few months, and then the thing just goes out of control. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm giving discounts for people needing hotels. Pat Success. So yeah, I wish we can I don't know how you guys can exchange information via this YouTube inbox, comment box. Uber started with 25%, I believe. Yeah, that's what I thought that it was when it first started. I think it was a 25-75 split, and drivers were making money. Drivers were making 1,000, 2,000 a week. They didn't have to work as many hours. There weren't as many drivers. They didn't get saturated. You saw billboards all over. They were giving money, right? They were giving like $25. I was just a rider. I never was a driver, but they were giving like $25 credit, All that stuff is coming back to bite them in the ass, right? The years of subsidizing, the years of giveaways, buying up other companies, and the marketing dollars, the big fat salaries, all of that is coming back to bite them in the ass. That's just what it is. In 2019, like, I don't have to be on CNBC. I don't have to be, on Mad Money. I don't have to be on any of these, Wall Street Journal. I don't have to be on any of these type of publications or channels. I don't have to speak. I don't have to watch to understand that this is what's going on. It's coming back to bite them in the ass. I don't need to know too much financials. It's coming back to bite them in the ass, and the bubble might burst. That's it. That's really all there is to it. I don't need a suit and tie. I don't need to, no, I don't need any of that to know that the bubble's bursting. And hey, they need to recoup. And I don't think that's going to happen. The way things are going on, you know, we live in this digital age even more. Word's going to spread faster. If TRYP succeeds the way that I see it succeeding, it's too late. It's too late for Uber Lyft, man. But yeah, you guys can, the link, I think it's an Eventbrite link where you guys can, purchase the event link, as well as I think they have the information for the hotel accommodations. But yeah, so I'm gonna get off in a couple minutes. I'm hitting the highway. Gonna head to link up with a couple members of corporate, Eric, Nick, and then Taha, the chief technology officer, because there's still some kinks that need to be worked out. We're gonna be over there enrolling some real drivers, and yeah. So pay attention, guys. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you're subscribed. Share these videos that you see me posting. Let's give the people what they want. Help me out with that. All right, by liking, by commenting, by sharing, and we're gonna get the news to you every single day. I'm not a professional Uber tuber, but I think it's time that the people get something different, including what they watch and digest on YouTube. How about that? How about they just get something different on YouTube? Because they should be tired of the same complaining and begging from these Uber tubers for Uber and Lyft to be fair. You know, it's crazy how they're making money, right? They're making money via AdSense, right? So they're making money on the videos they're uploading from the ads, and then they are complaining about Uber and Lyft in these videos, and then they're still promoting the referral links in their description. So are they recruiting people into what pretty much is a scam? Let's talk about that next time. All right? Ooh, we got somebody saying some Uber tuber told me that y'all are a scam, says something Smith. I didn't read the name. I'm glad I caught that before I got off. We are a scam. So is Uber not a scam? You listen to these Uber tubers? These are the same Uber tubers that are scam, right? But they are still referring people to Uber with their links. Explain that to me. People to Uber with their links. Explain that to me. Explain that. Even better, I want you to tell us, who have we scammed? How is it a scam? You think a company would be going this hard? And, getting approved, getting all these licenses, getting in the airports, sitting down with mayor's offices, having employees fly around the country, developing an app, a website, legal, customer service, all this stuff just to be a customer service, all this stuff just to be a scam? Please explain to us. Go ahead. I'll give you a minute. And I'll let the other watchers chew you out, because I really can't type. I really can't read what you're saying, but I did catch a few words. Go ahead. I really want, I also want to know which Uber tuber said that I was a scam. Oh, okay, cool. Well, you heard wrong then. Whoever's, that's cool. So he's an influencer. All right. Well, definitely. Leave some comments after I log off this. Leave some comments, and I'll be back. I'll be back later. You already know. I'm boots on the ground here. I'm doing what these other Uber tubers aren't. You think that they would get a lot of views, right? And a lot more subscribers if they actually went and met up with corporate again. And I think they're scared. A lot of them have hidden agendas. One of these Uber tubers, is trying to launch his own rideshare company. I don't think he understands what it takes. He's in for a rude awakening. That's the first thing. The other Uber tubers, I think, are following him, and they're scared. They're scared to even talk about TRYP. I haven't seen one of the main ones talk about TRYP in a minute, even though I know they're watching me, and I know they see momentum building, and they're not talking about it. I wonder why. How about that? Go to their videos and start asking them, hey, how come you guys are not covering TRYP? And it's in the ride share world, right? Aren't we in the ride share world? Why aren't they reporting on, even if they haven't joined, even if they're not promoting it, why aren't they reporting on it? But then they were reporting on it looks like, it wouldn't be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Neutral. It wouldn't be neutral news. It wouldn't be like, well, it looks like there's some momentum building in South Florida. Look at all these drivers. Chances are they would be like, oh, it's a scam. I'm not putting it's they already put their name behind Uber and Lyft, the company that's raping them every day, that's being unfair to them next. I find that funny how they don't talk about it at all. Good, bad, indifferent, neutral. They're just not talking about TRYP. So I think they're scared of something or someone. I think they're scared of something or someone. Leave some comments when I get off this. Let me know what you guys think. Are they scared? I'm out of here. Leave comments. Let me know what you guys think. Why you don't hear from the Uber tubers of recently. I'm out of here.